You're watching Game Show Network. You're watching Game Show Network.
The answer is, created by Merv Griffin and originally debuting in 1964, this show requires three contestants to respond in the form of the question. The correct response is, what is Jeopardy? Truly one of television's classic game shows, Jeopardy has been on the air for a total of well over 20 seasons. When Jeopardy premiered on NBC in March of 1964, the original host was Art Fleming, who would begin each show by thanking the viewers at home and also announcer Don Carlin. The unique aspect of Jeopardy is that the contestants were given the answers and had to respond with the correct question. In addition, if they were wrong, there was a penalty, having the amount of the answer deducted from their score. Any player in the minus column after the second round was not allowed to play in the final Jeopardy round. You understood the instructions and you were able to play the game. Jeopardy was seen at noon for much of its run and was on the must-watch list of college students everywhere. In 1974, ratings started to slip, and NBC changed Jeopardy's time period twice. Finally, on January 3rd, 1975, NBC canceled Jeopardy. But, perhaps seeing the error in its ways, NBC brought Jeopardy back in 1978, but it only turned out to be for 5 months. Jeopardy then was idle until 1984. When Merv Griffin and King World decided to launch a totally new Jeopardy with bigger money, a glitzy new set, and a new host, Alex Trebek. Things couldn't be better for Jeopardy. It has garnered 13 Emmy Awards since 1984, and the show is renewed to the end of 1999. Game Show Network is proud to show Jeopardy with Alex Trebek each weekday morning at 11:20 Eastern Time as part of Club AM. Now, here's 30 minutes of answers and questions on Jeopardy!
This is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A student from Torrance, California, Ed Osawa. A taxi driver, originally from New York City, Randy Kaplan. And our returning champion, a public relations coordinator from San Jose, California, Mary Bowers, whose cash winnings total $11,000. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very exciting game of answers and questions. I've got the easy part. I supply the answers, and it's up to these three players to come up with the correct questions. As you know, contestants, anytime one of you recognizes an answer on our board, you're free to ring in, but that's where the Jeopardy comes in if you're wrong. It'll cost you the value of that particular answer. However, to help you add to your winnings, we have hidden somewhere on this board a daily double for the first round. If you're lucky enough to uncover that, that'll give you a shot at doubling any or all of your earnings up to that point in the game. And you want to earn as much as possible because, as Mary discovered yesterday, only the player who's leading at the end of Final Jeopardy gets to go home with all of their winnings. Okay, you're going to play the round until you hear this sound. That'll mean that time is up. If you're all set, pick up your signaling buttons, but don't ring in until the answer is completely revealed. If you're all set to go, then let's play Jeopardy! And with answers worth anywhere from $100 to $500 in this first round, here are the 6 categories you're going to be dealing with. First of all, world capitals, foods, sports, inventions, mammals, and begins with the letter L. Mary, as returning champion, you have the honor of going first. You won $11,000 yesterday. Let's see if you can match that total today. Begin, please. Select.
I'll take sports for 100, please.
The answer is sport, which uses ippies, foils, and sabers. Mary.
What is fencing?
You're right, for 100.
I'll take sports for 200, please.
This time the answer is name given to annual competition among U.S. amateur boxers. Mary.
What is the Golden Gloves?
You're right again.
Sports for 300, please.
Number of downs allowed in Canadian football to advance the ball 10 yards. Ed.
What is 3?
You are right.
Sports for 400.
The answer is... Oh, look at that. We've got an early daily double. And Ed, you're tied with Mary right now with $300, but you know the rules on Jeopardy. You can gamble as much money as the highest valued answer on the board. In this case, that's $500. So you tell me how much you want to risk.
I'll go for 300.
You'll go for the 300 you have now. All right, for you and you alone, here is the Daily Double answer. Because of World War II, these two NFL teams combined squads in 43 to become the Steagles.
What are the Steelers and the Eagles?
Steelers and the Eagles. Absolutely right. You got it. You've doubled your winnings to 600, and you're in the lead. And in control of the board because you get to select.
Sports for 500, please.
We'll wrap up the category with this. Ex-Boston Celtics star who has refused induction into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Randy.
Who is Bill Russell?
You are right, and you're right in the thick of it with 500. You select, Randy.
Begins with L for 100, please.
Brand new category. Eric Siegel's story. Mary.
What is love story?
Yes.
I'll take begins with L for 200, please.
The answer? An air bubble tells the carpenter if he's on it. Ed.
What is a level?
Right. Go again.
World capitals for 100, please.
I'm sorry?
World capitals for 100.
Brand new category. Costa Rican capital people might know the way to. Mary?
What is San Jose?
Yeah, fun, isn't it?
I'll take begins with L for 300.
Back to that one. The L in LPGA. Mary?
What is ladies?
You're right. Ladies Professional Golfers Association.
I'll take begins with L for 400, please.
All right, this time we have A, B, M, P, or Z, for example. Mary?
What are letters?
What are letters? Absolutely right. Yes. For 400, that gives you a total of 1,200 and the lead. Relax for a moment, players. We're going to take a break right now. Nice beginning for each one of you. We'll come back to play more of our game and to chat with our players right after these important messages.
To the moon and let me play among the stars.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to convene. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please pick me. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I want the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to convey. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. So try here on Game Show Network TV.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrity, Gary Cooper,
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin, Debbie Lewis, Hey Lady Places.
You'll never get the way I know.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Beast of the Ball.
Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
All right, more game playing in just a moment, but right now let's find out who these players are. First of all, we had Ed Osawa from Torrance, California, and you're going to be attending MIT this fall.
That's right.
In
Chemical engineering.
chemical engineering. Are you going there on a scholarship?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good for you, because I heard in the news the other day that MIT is the most expensive university in the country. It averages around $16,000. Maybe you'll make enough money to pay your tuition right here. Have fun with us on the program today. Randy Kaplan, a taxi driver originally from New York City, is a little disappointed or ticked off at Mary, our champion, because she cleared your category up there, right, Randy?
I thought I knew sports. Evidently not.
Well, you probably know it very well, but Mary got to the button ahead of you. But
You think they're working right?
They are working, yes, indeed. They're working for her. And Mary, you smiled a lot when you got the correct question on that question that had to do about San Jose, because do you know the way to San Jose?
Yes.
What was your reply to Randy when he mentioned the sports business to you?
Well, I have 3 older brothers, and In my family, you just watch a lot of sports. I grew up watching sports on television.
All right, well, you're very competitive, and it's paying off so far. You won $11,000 yesterday, and you're in the lead today with $1,200, and you're also in control of the board. That means you get to select the next category and the next amount. Take a look, and you tell me where we go now.
Let's try mammals for 100, please.
Brand new category. Romans called this African beast a tiger horse. Mary,
What is a zebra?
you're right.
I'll try mammals for 200, please.
This time the answer is the only flying mammal. Ed,
What is a bat?
correct.
Mammal for 300, please.
A black panther is really the black version of this cat. Mary,
What is a tiger?
that is incorrect. Randy or Ed? Ed.
What is a leopard?
Leopard, yes. Spotted kind.
Mammals for 400, please.
The answer, plays dead to escape predators, but one was close friends with an alligator. Mary?
What is a possum?
Awesome, you got it. Nice going. You've earned your 300 back plus 100.
I'll try begins with L for 500.
The answer, it's what bread has and matzah hasn't. Ed,
What is leaven?
you got it for $500. Puts you into the lead with 1,800 total. Select, Ed.
World capitals for 200, please.
The answer this time, it's divided into the Kanda, Maranuki, Asakusa, and Ginza districts. Ed,
What is Tokyo?
good thing you got that.
World
You've
capitals,
got $2,000. Select again.
World capitals for 300, please.
The answer this time, home to NATO and little green sprouts. Ed,
What is Brussels?
you got it.
World capitals for 400, please.
This capital's street signs are in English, Arabic, and Hebrew. Ed,
What is Jerusalem?
you got it.
And world capitals for 500, please.
If the other twin had founded it, it might have been called Ream. Mary?
What is Rome?
Rome is the right question. Nice going. Two of you did very well in that category. Come on, Randy, you're trailing. You make a selection, Mary.
I'll try inventions for 100, please.
Brand new category. We start off with this. He invented the Franklin stove. Randy,
Who's Ben Franklin?
you're right.
Inventions for 200.
Detection of gamma rays was one of the uses for this 1947 instant picture taker. Ed,
What is a Polaroid land camera?
you are right.
Inventions for 300, please.
2,160 people at a time could ride on this at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. Ed,
What is a Ferris wheel?
you're right again.
Inventions for 400, please.
Edison suggested it be used to record phone calls and make clocks talk. Ed,
What is a phonograph?
you're right again.
And for 500, inventions.
The first patent pool was for this invention by Howe, Hunt, and Singer. Mary,
What is the sewing machine?
you're right for 500. Oh, you guys are doing well. Mary, select again.
I'll try food for 100.
Okay. Southern specialty and America's favorite main dish. Randy,
What is Southern Fried Chicken?
you got it. Southern fried chicken.
Mammals for 500.
We've got about a minute to go in the round. Weighing 1.5 tons per foot, this mammal generates up to 500 horsepower with its tail. 1.5 tons per foot. I'm sorry, you took too long. I'll give it to you. What is the blue whale? We're going big. We're talking basic big here. All right, Randy, you select again.
Food for 500.
The answer is East Indians who never ask, where's the beef? Mary?
Who are Hindus?
Yes.
I'll take food for 200.
Food for 200. Moving up in that category. Deli Delight from Yiddish for ring. Ed,
What is a bagel?
you're right. 200 more for you.
Food for 300, please.
For 300. Picklemen, not doctors, do this for bacon and ham. Ed,
What is curing?
curing is correct. And that sound effect means the round is over. You are out of Jeopardy. Relax for a few moments. Randy, you're in third place with 700. Mary, you've got 29. And Ed, our MIT student, with $4,100. Nice going. You people take it easy, and we'll set the board up for double Jeopardy, and we'll come back to start that round for all of you right after this.
How to tell the difference between Nickelodeon videos and a large hunk of cheese. All new Nick videos star Doug, Rugrats, or Ren and Stimpy in hilarious holiday stories. Take control. Watch day or night. Cheese won't even fit in most VCRs. The Nick videos feature video extras. More stuff like bonus cartoons. The cheese features a weird smell. And while they're both orange, the videos will never grow mold. Nickelodeon videos, they're different, and that's good.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement.
I love their faces.
It's an adrenaline rush.
I like to see people lose. Oh, it's really funny to watch them make fools of themselves.
Stop the clock.
I love the old celebrities.
These are all real people.
Boy, am I abnormal.
Makes me feel wacky.
I feel like I'm winning with them.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
I love to play games.
Jim Lang talks about the dating game.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are after you. What do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
Were stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf and, I'd be called nude.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute of it.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Double Jeopardy. Answers are going to be more difficult in this round. We have a lot more cash involved, and there will be 2 daily doubles hidden somewhere on the board to help our players earn more money. Once again, contestants, we'll keep the answers and questions going until you hear this sound. That will signify that the round is over. But right now, let's get to the beginning and play Double Jeopardy. We've got about $18,000 in cash, as well as those 2 daily doubles in this round. And here are the 6 categories you're going to have to contend with. First of all, U.S. states, 5-letter words, music, law, weather, and movie trivia. Randy Kaplan, you're in 3rd place coming out of the regular Jeopardy round, and that means you get to select first. Lead us off in a good category and pick a good amount.
Movie trivia for 200, please.
The answer is actress who spoke the immortal line, love is never having to say you're sorry. Randy.
Who is Ally McGraw?
Yes, she did it without the pause, by the way. Go again.
Movie trivia for 400.
Mary Poppins' magical musical tongue twister. Mary.
What is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Absolutely right. I'm glad we didn't ask you to spell it.
Oh, yeah. Movie trivia for 600, please.
The answer this time, actor who captained the Mean Machine in The Longest Yard. Mary.
Who is Burt Reynolds?
You're right.
Movie trivia for 800, please.
The answer is movie whose sequel was Class of 44. Mary.
What is the Class of 42?
Incorrect. Randy or Ed? Randy.
What was the summer of 42?
The summer of 42. Yes, you earn 800, and it cost Mary 800. Randy, you select.
Movie trivia for 1,000.
Wrap up the category with this. This gimmick introduced for the film Scent of Mystery was something to be sniffed at. Mary?
What is smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision. Yep. You won your 800 back, and you added 200 to it. You're tied for the lead with Ed right now and in control of the board, so you select.
I'll take music for 200, please.
Brand new category. 4th note of the musical scale or a long, long way to run. Mary?
What is fa?
Yes.
Music for 400, please.
Piano style, sprung from the blues. It describes Bet's Bugle Boy. Ed?
What is boogie woogie?
You are right.
Music for 600, please.
The answer is Tyrolean trick of moving the voice from natural to falsetto. Mary?
What is yodeling?
Yodeling is right.
I'll try music for 800, please.
The answer is our audio daily double. The first of 2 daily doubles in this round. You have a $400 cushion at the moment over Ed. You've got $4,900, Mary. How much are you going to invest?
1,900.
All right. That means you'll wind up with $6,800 or an even $3,000. Listen and tell me. Here is the answer, first of all.
I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair.
Now the answer for you.
Like a babe.
What we call this singing song's accompaniment.
What is a cappella?
That's it, a cappella. Latin expression, nice going. You're in the lead, 6,800. Way to go, Mary.
I'll try weather for 200.
You want to get away from music, huh? Condition associated with London and pea soup. Ed.
What is fog?
Right.
U.S. states for 200, please.
Go to the other end of the board. Its Mormon founders called it Deseret. Mary.
What is Utah?
You are right.
I'll try weather for 400, please.
The answer? Mount Waialaela in Hawaii gets the most, while Kalama, Chile usually gets none. Ed.
What is rain?
Yes.
Weather for 600, please.
The answer this time, its winds can reach 400 miles per hour. Mary.
What is a sirocco?
No. Randy or Ed? Randy.
What is a hurricane?
That is incorrect. Ed, do you want to try it? Think I'm going to have to give it to you guys? What is a tornado? 400 miles an hour? A tornado. Ed, you gave us the last correct question. Select for me.
Weather for 800, please.
The answer this time, some hygrometers use a human hair to measure this. Ed?
What is relative humidity?
Yes, humidity. You got it.
And weather for 1,000, please.
Wrap up the category with this one. Region near the equator that took the wind out of Sinbad's sails. Ed?
What are the doldrums?
Doldrums is right for another 1,000. You're in the lead, Ed, with 6,900. Mary's close behind with 64. Randy has 11. Select.
Music for 1,000, please.
The last answer in this category. Italian for first lady, the leading opera singer in a company. Mary.
What is prima donna?
Prima donna. Yes.
You're
You're in the lead.
I'll take 5-letter words for 200, please.
Brand new category. Used by a carpenter, a master sergeant, and a dentist. Randy.
What is drill?
You're right.
Law for 200, please.
New category again. A second prosecution for the same offense for this round. Ed.
What is double jeopardy?
You're right.
5-letter words for 400, please.
Back to that one. A lady's handbag or something done to lips before a kiss. Mary.
What is purse?
Yes.
I'll take 5-letter words for 600, please.
This time the answer is a police wagon, a rice field, or author Chayefsky. Mary.
What are patties?
Yes.
I'll take 5-letter words for 800, please.
To Hamlet, frailty thy name is this. Ed.
What is woman?
You are right.
And
you select.
5-letter words for 1,000, please.
In Czech, it's Herrick. In German, Schauspieler. And in Hollywood, usually unemployed. We've got a minute to go in the round. Ed?
What is an actor?
Actor is right, yes. You're back in the lead with 8,900.
U.S. states for 400, please.
The answer is the only state beginning with A that does not end in an A. Mary.
What is Arkansas?
Arkansas is absolutely right, and that gives you 400. And you're $100 away from the lead. Select again.
U.S. states for 600, please.
The answer this time. The only state to touch 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. Ed.
What is Michigan?
Michigan is right.
U.S. states for 800, please.
The answer this time is one of 4 states that's officially a commonwealth. Randy.
What is Massachusetts?
Massachusetts, yes. Pennsylvania, Kentucky, and Virginia are the others. Randy, you select.
Law for 1,000.
At the bottom of the category, we have this. While a summons asks nicely, this demands your appearance in court. Randy.
What is a subpoena?
You're right for 1,000.
Law for 800.
To avoid litigation, this type of insurance or divorce avoids fixing the blame. Mary.
What is no fault?
No fault is right, and the $800 more gives you the lead at 9,600 at the end of Double Jeopardy, Mary. Ed is in second place with 95, and Randy, you're still in it with 3,100. In a moment, contestants, you're all going to be placed in Final Jeopardy for the championship. And remember, only the top dollar winner gets to keep his or her winnings at the end of the show. But we do have some lovely prizes for our runners-up. Take a look over here.
Today's second-place contestant will receive the Eastwind Action Recliner. Deeply cushioned back and seat, graceful curves and shaped rattan add to sophisticated beauty in this Action Recliner, furnished by Action Industries Incorporated and the Anova Telephone Center. It's 4 products in one. It's an electronic telephone that contains an answering machine, a memory dialer, and a speakerphone, furnished by Anova Electronics. Today's third-place contestant will receive Helix Portable Stereo Component System. Features a noise reduction cassette deck, 5-band graphic equalizer, multi-band receiver, and 2-way speakers, furnished by Helix Electronics. Now, let's go back to Alex Trebek.
Okay, Johnny. And if the runners-up are tied, then second place will be awarded to the player who was leading at the end of the previous round. You're going to have about 2 minutes now to write down in secret how much of your winnings to this point you are willing to risk on today's Final Jeopardy. And so far, you 3 players have picked up about $22,000 in cash. The Final Jeopardy category is rivers. Think about it, make your decision, and we'll come back and play Final Jeopardy right after this.
Left me here not knowing who I am. to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Everyone's singing the praises of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips a beat to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please be free. I'm going down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Horseman, my heart skips the beat to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. So try on here on Game Show Network TV.
Just to keep in step, the answer is Steve Day and Laura Chambers.
Could the question be, who are the brand new game show hosts of Club AM on Game Show Network?
Very good. And coming up, the premiere of Club AM right here on Game Show Network.
Stay tuned for Jeopardy, though. The final category is Rivers. Let's see how you do on it.
Welcome back to Final Jeopardy for the championship. And this is where we find out how gutsy our two leaders are. Ed and Mary separated by just $100 in cash, with over $9,000 for each of them at the moment. Randy with $3,100. They have written down their wagers to this point. Players, in a moment, I'm going to give you the Final Jeopardy answer. You'll have 30 seconds in which to write down your question. Please be sure it is in the form of a question. The category, as we know, is rivers. The Final Jeopardy answer is... It carries more water than the longest rivers in Asia, Africa, and North America combined. Good luck. Time's up. Let's find out who today's winner is. We know that in third place going into Final Jeopardy, we had Randy Kaplan with $3,100. Randy, let's see what you thought the Final Jeopardy question was. What is the Nile? I'm sorry, that is incorrect. How much did you risk? $2,500. That leaves you with a total of $600 in cash. In second place going into Final Jeopardy, we had Ed Osawa. You had $9,500. You thought the Final Jeopardy question was... What is the Amazon? You're absolutely right. How much of the $9,500 did you risk? Whoa, boy. A total of $19,000 even. Mary Bowers is our champion. She had $9,600. Let's see, first of all, if she had the right question. The Amazon is absolutely right. If you risked more than $9,400, then you remain Jeopardy champion. How much did you risk? Oh, not enough, Mary. Ed Osawa, you're the new Jeopardy champion with $19,000. Oh, congratulations to you. What a fantastic game. You're going to be brought back on our next program to face two new challenges, so we'll look for you then. Mary, thank you, and Randy, for joining us today. You, of course, are going away with $11,000 from yesterday's winnings, and we have a lovely prize for Randy. Thank you for tuning us in, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to have the pleasure of your company next time out on Jeopardy. Until then, Alex Trebek. So long, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants simply receive Brim decaffeinated coffee for flavor that's full, deep, and satisfying. Fill your cup to the rim with the rich roasted taste of Brim. Canka helps stop mouth and canker sore pain fast. Its soft tip applicator coats and protects against further irritation. Canka from Blistex. Oscal Calcium Supplement. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium, your body needs it. Sparkling Champagne, a masterpiece of good taste. Light, bold, and daring, Sparkling Champagne. And Bright gives a brilliant shine without buildup, so bring your No Wax 4 out of the dark and turn on a bright shine. Jeopardy is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises, distributed by...
Coming up, watch as Hollywood's brightest stars do the craziest things. Celebrity Charades is next on Game Show Network. Who's your favorite game show host?
Richard Dawson.
You are, brother.
He's so lovable.
What a job. He gets to kiss all the women.
Alex Trebek. He's just the hunkiest hunk there ever was.
Pat Sajak's excellent.
Oh, hi. I'm in love with Vanna White.
Wings. Martindale.
Gosh, I feel like Richard Dawson with that hug like that.
Gene Rayburn, I'm telling you, incredible.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the games begin.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, America. Raise the old cup to you. This is Steve Day.
And I'm Laura Chambers, and I am so excited to be here.
This is the premiere of Club AM, and you don't know I'm going to do this.
What are you doing?
And
what
everybody, even Bob Bowden and Brian, don't know I'm going to do this. This is our first. It's our first little deal
our
here.
First day.
And
it's a healthy brown muffin. You don't know him, but he's very healthy.
It's sugar-free, no white flour. It's all soya flour.
Thank
there you. Go. Let's
Thank
blow
you.
it out together.
Make a wish.
Ready?
Our wish is that we're on a long
All right.
time.
Yes.
Now, you don't know us. You don't know me at all. I've never really appeared before the camera before, and I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. I've spent my life being prepared for this. I am a huge game show fan. I love watching all these wonderful shows, like the ones we're seeing on Game-a-thon, scripts that really haven't been seen for a long, long time.
And that's what's so great about this network here. You have a balance in America now. You have some other channel to go to.
For fun.
Yeah, believe it. Well, I'm Steve Day, and I've been in radio and television forever. But really, the first instance that I had to not take myself seriously. I was born Harold Stephen Day, Jr.
Harold.
Yeah.
Oh, Harold.
And this is a classic mom and dad thing. My mother's name is Mildred.
Oh, God!
And my dad's name is Harold. It's used in all commercials and everything. So right off the bat in 5th grade, I knew I had to not take myself too seriously. And it's kept going in my radio and TV career.
Good for you.
And
tell us a little bit about what you've done. Talk to yourself up. This is the first time you're going to get to know Steve.
We deserve this job.
We do.
Well, in radio and television, I started back in 1973 in Galion, Ohio. If you blink, you miss the town. And I went down to Winter Haven, Florida, and that was my first look at baseball play-by-play with the Boston Red Sox. Hi, Winter Haven, as soon as you get those satellite dishes and everything else going on. And then went up to North Carolina, and then Rochester, New York, and then San Diego in radio and television combined, doing sportscasting. And now, after doing game shows, boom, now doing this.
And next time, I'll tell you a little bit about me.
Club AM.
Everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me.
I'm with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's playing the city. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips a beat to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, please pick me. I'll go down and make history. The black and white is what I love to play. I want the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Postman, my heart skips a beat to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrities. Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin. Jerry Lewis. Hey, lady, place. You'll never get to where you are now.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Lisa Ball. Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network. Jim Lang talks about the dating game.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are asking you, what do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
Were stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf, and I'd be called Nude.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute of it.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. You're watching Game Show Network.
Pantomime has been the feature of a few different game shows over the years. Mike Stokey's Pantomime Quiz and Stump the Stars, along with Goodson Todman's Show-Offs and Body Language, come to mind. Which brings us to our next show. Celebrity Charades aired in syndication from January to September 1979. The host was ventriloquist Jay Johnson with his dummy Squeaky. You may remember Jay as Chuck Campbell on the sitcom Soap. Celebrity Charades was a show with two teams of 4 celebrities playing to win $500 for their favorite charity. Let's tune in and play along with the gang on Celebrity Charades.
It's time for 8 of your favorite stars to play television's fastest game, Celebrity Charades. From 8 is enough, Lanny O'Grady. Here's Good Times, Johnny Brown. The $1.98 beauty himself, Rip Taylor. The lovely Karen Kay. Pretty, perky, beautiful Deborah Klinger. From Shanana, it's Bowser. Here's Counter Country's Richard Paul. And from Love Boat, Ted Lance. And now the host of Celebrity Charades, Jay Johnson and Squeaky.
Thank you. Welcome to Celebrity Charades.
Thank you, celebrities. Aren't they nice to be here?
Yes, they are.
Hi, gang. How are you out there?
Isn't this nice?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, I brought you out here to help me, okay?
Yeah, I know you need it.
Yes, I do. I need the help, yeah. So,
Well, okay, you just keep your mouth shut. I'll do the rest, okay?
is that the way it works?
That's the way it works. I'll take care of it.
Well, you're going to be nice to the celebrities?
Listen, I'm going to be nice to, well, at least 3 of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which 3?
Lonnie O'Grady, Karen Kay, and Deborah Klinger over there.
That's all the women.
Yeah.
What about the guys?
Let them get their own girls.
Well, it says in your contract you have to be nice to all of them.
I didn't sign a contract. You did. You're the lady.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about time for us to start the show. Let's get back to our...
Cat-scratching post?
That's it. Our cat-scratching post. We'll be right there.
That's what this thing was. You know, the cat comes in at night and does it.
I know what the cat does in here. Yeah, okay. Now, let me explain how the game is played.
Would you do that?
Thank you. I will do that. You've been divided into teams, as you can see.
Oh, here's a team, and there's a team.
There's a team, and there's a team. And each celebrity will be given a phrase or a charade to act out for the rest of the team. And you'll have 75 seconds to act out charade. Remember, you have to do it silently. And the one that completes 4 charades in the least amount of time.
What?
Least.
Well, see, right. Very important.
Yes, least, not the most.
Not the least.
Well, you make mistakes occasionally.
You do a lot.
Okay. But anyway, the one that completes the 4 charades the least amount of time will be the winner, and we will send a check to your favorite charity.
Yes, we'll do that. We certainly will.
Okay. Now, as everybody's briefed on the game, why don't we start with Ted Lange from Love Boat.
Yeah. Hey, Teddy, how you doing?
How you doing, Ted?
We're doing fine. How about you?
Everything's cool.
Listen, you know, Teddy, you directs and he acts and he writes screenplays.
Yeah.
You're just a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I'm just trying to stay in the business.
Now, listen, can you write a part for a little short wooden guy that talks high?
Yeah, I could.
Could you?
I did. It's called magic.
You want to see a trick?
Oh,
no.
I
Sorry.
just have my knife.
Careful with the
No,
knife.
all right,
Careful
all
with the knife.
All right, let's give Ted a charade to play.
Is that how it's done?
That's how it's done.
We're going to give you one here.
Squeaky's going to read what it is.
It's a crisscross.
You know what a crisscross is, right? It's a play on words. Also, I remind you, sometimes we deal in puns here, and so it might not look like exactly what it is when you read the cards. So study it very carefully.
Because we don't want anybody to mess up.
That's right. We don't want to do that. So, Ted, here's your card. Wait for the buzzer. Join your team.
They crossed a movie camera with a swimming pool and got a dive-in theater.
What's in a novel? Hello?
Okay, let's go.
They
Good,
bought
good.
a movie camera with a swimmer and got swimmer. No, same as a swimmer. Swimming.
Good, on the nose.
Swimming.
Good.
Diver. Pool. The
Good.
pool.
Swimming pool.
Of course, the movie camera with the swimming pool and got a
Dive.
dive in. I drive-in movie, drive-in theater, drive-in.
Good time. Okay. The exact phrase was they crossed a movie camera with a swimming pool and got a dive-in theater. All right. Okay, you did that in 33 seconds, Ted. Off to a good start for your team there. You are the captain of your team. I hope that sets the pace for this.
No.
They did. So how about trying it, Bowser? Come on up.
Okay, Bowser.
And come on up here.
In 30. What?
Bowser from China.
Any crap.
The price?
Not much. I could have that if I had a car.
You gonna have muscles like that?
Yeah.
Let me grease your hair back, Squeak.
No, listen,
No?
I don't need any oil. Listen, you just did that movie Grease, didn't you?
Sure.
Did you have the starring role?
No.
Title role?
Want to make something of it?
No.
Title role.
Title role?
Yeah.
Good thought.
Maybe you can do a soap opera and wash your hair.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
You want to step outside, Squeak? No, never mind. Let's play charades.
I can't walk. You understand me?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, now what do we got for Bowser?
This is a song twist.
Song twist?
Song twist. Oh, that's easy.
No, not that. That's 50. That's 60. This is different.
Okay, here's your card.
My
Wait for the
mistake.
buzzer. Remember, they did that very quickly, so time's important.
I know, 33.
Bowser has The Vampire's Love Song or Peg in My Heart.
Maybe not, huh?
Okay, go.
Okay. The
Right, all right.
Vampire.
The vampire's heart.
Love.
Vampire's
Love. Vampire's love
Song.
Vampire's
The
Vampire's love song.
Or hammer
Steak.
or nail or
Sounds like.
sounds like
Peg. Or Peg in my heart.
Good. Congratulations, Bowser. Far out. Okay, that was The Vampire's Love Song, or Peg in My Heart.
Yeah, far out.
Okay. Well, that took you 31 seconds, Bowser.
There's the time.
You beat them, so that means at the end of the first round, you lead by 2 seconds.
Hey,
All right. We're coming up next with Deborah Klinger, Karen Kay. Stay with us.
we'll be right back.
That's right.
See you soon.
Okay.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Everyone's singing the praises of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please be me. I'll go down and make history. The Price is Right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Why does everyone love the new Game Show Network?
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
I always love watching people spaz out.
It's exciting. It's fun.
I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous therapy.
Everybody wants to win.
I love to win.
Right!
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the games begin!
Charles Nelson Riley talks about game shows.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Nanuki. Charles. Well, actually, that's not the name for it in Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I've had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
What a show! Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrities. Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin.
Jerry Lewis.
Hey, lady, places.
They'll never get the way I know.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Beast of the Ball. Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Okay, welcome back to Celebrity Charades.
We're glad you're here.
That's right. At the end of the first round, who's ahead, Squeaky?
Those are seen by 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
We have
Okay.
an insurmountable lead.
I don't think so. Sit down, Turkey.
Leave him alone, would you please? Don't get Bowser. He's very big, and I don't want to get hurt.
Why?
Or he could kill us.
Not us, you.
I know. That's right. Okay. Deborah Klinger. Come on up, Deborah. How you doing, sweetheart? I understand you got a new recording contract. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yes, you can applaud.
You can't applaud for that.
Very nice. Very nice.
And you know, Squeaky, Deborah has some sisters that she used to sing with, and I think they're all in the business.
More sisters like you at home?
That's right.
One for Jay, one for me?
Sure.
How many do you have?
I have 7 sisters and 2 brothers.
Oh, 6 for me, 1 for Jay.
Now, how does I don't think so. We'll work it out. Now, okay, you're ready to play. Now, your team is just 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So this ought to take it up, okay? Yeah, okay. What is this, Squeaky?
This is a Daffy definition.
Daffy definition. Read very carefully. Okay, wait for the bell up here. We're going to get a shot at it.
Think about it. Think about the...
Betty Charades, a spared skin diver, chicken of the sea.
Okay, let's go.
Daffy definition. Hey! Frightening, scared,
On the nose.
scared. It's scared rabbit of skin. Face. Skin. Skin diver. Scared skin diver. Colon. Flying. Chicken little. Chicken in. Chicken of the sea.
Good. Outstanding. Deborah Klinger, you did a scared skin diver, chicken of the sea was what we're after there. Yeah. 21 seconds, Deborah. Excellent. Very good time. Okay, Karen Kay, time for you to step forward.
Hi, Karen. How are you? Listen, I understand that you have a poster coming out soon. Is that true?
That is absolutely
You're
true.
going to do one of those. Yeah, far out.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, is he your sugar daddy?
No, not Sugar Daddy. No, not Sugar Daddy.
Yeah. Well, is it one of those sexy posters like I can see?
Well, I think it's in the eyes of the beholder, so to speak.
Well, I'm going to be holding a lot, I think.
Okay.
Okay, we only got one for you because I like you to easy. One word.
No, it's not one word.
No.
We don't know what these are till we break them. What is this?
It's an insult. Are you kidding? For Karen?
Well, she has to act it out for them. It could be a funny insult.
We hope it is.
We hope it is. All right. Here's your card. Wait for the bell.
Okay, good luck.
The artist painted her in oil because she had a face like a sardine.
I have an end table at home for you.
Oh!
All right, let's go.
Here we go. The whole thing.
Whole thing.
Writing, painting.
Painter, oil painter, artist.
Good.
The artist.
The artist.
The artist.
The artist paints.
Painted.
Painting.
The artist painted. Her.
You.
Me.
Her.
Her.
In.
The artist painted her in.
The news.
In sounds like.
Dead.
Dead.
In red. Painted in red.
Fall.
Painted in
Dead.
fall.
Sounds like fall.
Rock.
Sounds like fall.
Painted in oil.
Sounds like fall. Wall.
Oil.
Good.
Painted in oil.
On the nose.
B.
Because.
Good.
She. Has.
Good.
A.
Right.
Blemish, a cheek.
A face.
A skin.
On the nose.
Face.
Because she had a face.
Face
like
of.
like a.
A face
Like
like
a.
Like a what?
Like a fish.
A fish?
Like a
Some
fish.
kind of a fish.
Like a real
Name
fish.
of a
Like
fish.
like
Like a salmon, a tuna
shark.
fish.
A shark.
Shark.
A tuna.
Shark.
A tuna.
Whale.
A little fish.
A goldfish.
A minnow.
Salmon.
A minnow.
Salmon. Sardine. Sardine.
Sardine. A sardine.
Wow. Oil. Sardine. Oil.
The artist painted her face in oil because she had a face like a sardine. Yeah.
Painted a face in Earl.
Sardine hung up. 70 seconds for that.
Oh, I
right
see.
in the middle. That means that Ted's team leads by 47 seconds at this point. We're coming back with Rick Taylor and Johnny Brown. Good times. We'll see you right back.
Yeah, right here.
See you in 1 second, yeah? Yeah.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrities. Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle? I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin. Jerry Lewis. Hey, lady, places. You'll never guess who we are now.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Lisa Ball. Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Now on home video from Sony Wonder, experience the wonder of Snow White, the classic fairy tale families could enjoy again and again. There's magic, romance, and new music that will have your children singing along.
We love our job. We know there's nothing greater.
Look for over $17 worth of savings from Johnson & Johnson and Mattel inside every video. Snow White, now on home video from Sony Wonder. Experience the wonder.
Everyone's seeing the faces of the Game Show Network.
It's your host, man. Look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love you can be. The real punching is for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please be me. I'll come on down and make it so. The price is right is what I love to say. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. Just like we can be. The real fortune is standing for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Jim Lang talks about the dating game.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are after you. What do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
Were stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf and, I'd be called Newt.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute of it.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
We go up here. I don't have an axe.
Yeah, you'd be out the creek.
Wouldn't I? Yes, I would. Okay, at the end of the second round, Ted's team is ahead by 47 seconds. So, Rip Taylor, come on up here with a commanding lead coming up here. Rip Taylor.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Good to see you. Why are you talking this way, Rip?
What did you say?
Is he going to do wood jokes and talk like me all day long?
I don't know.
I'll get you aboard. Now, let's hurry up.
Listen, I understand you're insured by Lloyd's of London to make me laugh.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you shut up and let us make a fortune?
No, come on.
Rude.
Yes, it is.
Hope you have a charisma bypass.
All right.
Give me the card, make it long.
Thank
All
you.
right,
No,
okay,
make it
do
short.
This is a simile. So wait for the button, wait for the bell. Simile. Oh, I'm in.
Rip has as quiet as a butterfly chasing soap bubbles.
Oh.
Okay, go. Good.
Hearing. Round. Quiet as a mouse. As quiet as a thing. Bird.
A chicken. A duck.
Happy bird. A swan.
Good clue.
Butterfly.
Good.
Quiet as a butterfly.
Pass.
Gone. Ran. Chase.
Good, on the nose.
Chasing a rainbow. Chasing. Wash. Soap.
Good.
Soap. Bubble.
All right. Congratulations, Rick Taylor. Okay, that was as quiet as a butterfly chasing soap bubbles.
Wouldn't hear that at
Oh,
all.
wouldn't hear that at all.
Soap, is that a play on words?
Could be a play on words there. Yeah. Okay, 39 seconds, Rip Taylor, to do that.
Not good.
Wait a minute. I think that's... See, you're getting applause. I think that was very good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay, Johnny Brown from Good Times. Johnny, step forward. You got your work cut out for you, Johnny. Do you realize that?
Well, you know, Squeak, everything they always say I couldn't do it again, but I still look pretty, and we're going to win after all.
Okay.
You know, that was the best John Wayne I've ever heard.
That was not John Wayne. No, that was Muhammad Ali.
Well, aren't you a smart guy? But Johnny, you listen, you can have some good times too, aren't you?
Okay, I'm going to try.
Okay.
Now, this is a what, Squeaky?
A want ad.
Remember, sometimes the construction of a want ad is
Oh, yeah,
want
know
ad.
him well.
Yeah, okay.
Want 'em?
Flamenco dancer wishes to meet Smokey the Bear. Object, stamp out forest fires.
Okay, let's go.
Dancer. Flamenco.
Toreador.
Good,
Dancer.
good.
Dancer.
Dance.
Recap. Dancer.
Toreador. Flamingo.
Flamenco.
Flamenco.
Yes. Flamenco dancer.
Good, on the nose.
One. Flamenco dancer.
Sounds
like. Soup.
Serving.
Waiter. Serving.
Pie.
Gift.
Ladle.
Sounds like gift.
Waiter.
Sounds like food. Sounds like.
Go. What?
Sounds like.
Hot. Sounds like.
What are those things? What are those things?
Hot.
What are things? What are those
Terrines.
things? Terrines.
Plates.
Plate.
Dishes. Sounds like dishes. Wishes.
Good. On the
Flamenco dancer
nose.
wishes two. Flamenco dancer wishes two. Shoe. Sounds like shoe. Shoe.
How do you do?
Meat.
Good,
Wishes
on
to
the
meat.
nose.
Nice meeting you, John.
Smoking.
Yeah, smoking.
Smoking bear.
A bear.
Smoking bear.
Flamenco dancer wishes to meet Smokey the Bear. Stop.
The sign for object.
Oh, object. Oh, yeah, object. That's right.
Good.
Object.
Oh, no. Oh, Johnny. You had done that so well, too. That took the full 75 seconds. What was that exactly, Squeaky? That was Flamenco dancer wishes to meet Smokey the Bear. Object, stamp out, forest fire.
Oh, we were almost.
Okay, 31 seconds. Ted's team leads by 83 seconds. Okay, a commanding lead. We'll be back with Richard Paul, Lonnie O'Grady. We'll see you right after this. Yes, we will.
the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
These shows are so incredible. There's so much energy.
This is so cool.
What a show! You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Jerry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should hope to tell you.
Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
What you say?
I could watch them all night long.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network. Gene Rayburn talks about match game.
The question we were asking a contestant one day, cuckoo blank. Well, we thought they'd say cuckoo clock and cuckoo bird or whatever. And this woman said,
Cuckoo friend and Ollie.
cuckoo friend and Ollie. Bill Daly was laughing so hard he literally fell out of his chair. We just became unglued with laughter.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
There are so many wonderful elements here on Game Show Network. Not only do we have classic old game shows, but we also have a live interactive show every night called Decades. He's going to tell you how to register for it.
Well, it's time to call in and register to become a contestant on tonight's live interactive game, Decades. It's fun, and you can win some big prizes by answering questions about people, places, and things from the past to the present. The toll-free number to call is 800-537-GAME. Touch-tone phones only, please, now. And call now to get your PIN number. That's all you ever need to play Decades. The number...
Okay, welcome back to Celebrity Charades. At the end of the third round, we're coming to our fourth and final round. Ted's team is ahead by 83 seconds. Very good. Yeah, you can vote for that team. Anything can happen on this round.
Comprehend 83 seconds, much less catch
Well,
up.
you can do it. You can do it.
We can do it.
That's right. But let's
This
see
is
what
our
happens with
round.
Richard Paul from Carter Country. Okay, yeah, Richard Paul.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. You play the mayor on Carter Country?
The mayor.
Yeah, that's because he may or may not get behind the desk.
Okay, all right, no more.
I beg your pardon.
I don't think... See how insulting he is to your team?
I think my desk is one of your grandfather's, I think.
Oh, in that case, it's going to be tough. Are you nice, Tom?
Okay, look, Squeaky, we've got to do this. See, he wants to see the charade really badly.
Look at the anticipation in his face. Please. This is a what? A dummy joke. Rex, what is that?
A dummy joke. It's like, you know, a dummy joke.
Not for me.
Not for you, some other dummy. Here's your card. Study carefully. Wait for the
The
bell.
dummy poured water on his shirt because it said, wash and wear.
Okay.
Dummy.
Hey.
Poured coffee
Water.
into your
Good, on the
water into on him on his partner on his shirt.
Good.
Because but
Sounds like
it.
Good.
Because it.
Good.
Because it talk too much. Spoke. Said.
On the nose, on the nose.
Spoke too much. Spoke said. Spoke what? Spoke. Said wash. Wash out. Washing time. Said wash.
Think of the gag. Think of the gag.
Wash.
Small word.
Wash. Wash it. Wash.
Wash in.
Wash in. Wash in shirt. What? Wash it.
Recap.
Wash the shirt. Wash it.
Small word.
Wash the makala. Wash.
I think you said it, Rip. No, rat. Oh, so close. Oh. Yeah, that's right. The dummy poured water on his shirt because it said wash and wear. That's what he did. So we got stuck on the last two words, the full 75 seconds of that. I'm sorry about that, Richard. Rip, those things happen, I guess.
Well,
that one we won't use again. Okay, Lonnie O'Grady from 8 is Enough. Don't worry about that. No, Rip's not back. Guy comes in and cleans up. Hey, squeaky.
Listen, Lonnie's got so much energy, next year's gonna be one is enough.
That's right, I think it is. Okay, now listen, this is the last time your team has a chance here. So this one is a knock-knock joke. Think of the construction of a knock-knock joke. Okay, wait for the bell. Good luck.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Gorilla. Gorilla who? Gorilla Me a hamburger.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Gorilla. 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 Gorilla who?
Good.
Gorilla. Gorilla my dreams. Gorilla my dreams? No.
Gorilla me.
Gorilla
A.
Gorilla the Ida. The Gorilla the
Proper name for that. Proper name.
Eating the food.
Yeah,
Gorilla the burger. Gorilla the burger. Burger King. Gorilla the
What is it? What is it? The whole thing.
Gorilla the hot dog.
Banana hot dog, hot
The-
dog, bread,
You got it.
sandwich.
Gorilla the hamburger.
Whoa! We needed a hamburger, not just burger. Okay, Romeo, great.
Gorilla.
It was knock knock. Who's there? Gorilla.
Gorilla who? Gorilla me a hamburger.
That's what it was. Absolutely.
Gorilla me a hamburger.
That test team has won by 51 seconds. Okay. Ted, what was your charity that we're going to send a check to? Great. We'll be sending a check for $500 for sickle cell anemia. Great. Listen, we thank you all for being here. Yeah. We just have one more thought for the day. Remember, Celebrity Trade's thought for the day is turn the other cheek. And if that doesn't work, do this. Come on, Squeaky. Come on. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll see you next time on Celebrity Trade.
A member of our studio audience chosen at random will receive St. Mary's bedspread to decorating rooms in fashion-like colors to wake up any bedroom. Or Panel Magic, the original cleaner beauty bar formulated for wood paneling and woodwork. Another magic home care product. This is Dick Patterson speaking.
Choose company, three's a crowd. Who knows better, your wife or your secretary? Jim Peck gets to the bottom of the story on Three's a Crowd, next on Game Show Network. Why does everyone love the new Game Show Network?
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
I always love just watching people spaz out.
It's exciting. It's fun.
I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous therapy.
Everybody wants to win. I love to win.
Right.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the games begin. Thank you so much for calling, but we do need you to stop registering next. We have enough registrants.
And here's our announcer right now, Mike Wagner, to tell you about all of the eligibility requirements. Listen to him.
No purchase necessary. All entrants must have pre-registered and have a valid PIN number. Winners must sign an affidavit of eligibility. Contests open to all legal residents of the United States 18 years of age and older, except employees and their families of Sony Pictures Entertainment, Game Show Network, and any other person or entity associated with contests. Void or prohibited by law. Subject to all applicable laws and regulations. Taxes, including applicable sales tax, are the sole responsibility of winners, and contestants can win only one prize during a 30-day period. Rules may be subject to change. Odds of winning determined by number of entrants. Prizes may not be substituted or transferred. For complete rules and or a list of prize winners, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Game Show Network Rules, P.O. Box 4312, Hollywood, California 90078.
This is live TV. We're not taped. Thank you, Mike.
Yes, thanks a lot, Mike. You know, we've got to get all those rules in there. It's so important.
And, of course, we are live. This is live television, Club AM, 9 to 1 p.m. Eastern, and 6 a.m. We get in here at 6 a.m. We're in California, of course.
Very early.
To 10 a.m. And the last time I was on about, half hour, I talked all about myself. And now let's find out about our host, my co-host, Laura.
Oh, thank you. I feel like this is a dream come true. I've spent most of my life preparing for this because I sat in front of television and watched game shows a lot. And then I was so thrilled when I moved out here to California. Almost all the game shows at that point were being produced here, and I got a chance to try out for a lot of them. I was actually on a couple of them as a contestant. I won and I lost. It's a lot more fun to win, let me tell you. And then from that point, I was able to work with game shows. I worked with producers, and I selected a lot of the contestants on shows that you might have seen.
I'm learning all about game shows with this lady. If you want to know about
Queen
game
of trivia. I know a little bit about everything and not a lot about anything. That's the way I look at it. And you know a little bit of trivia. You announced a couple of game shows.
That's right. In 1983, I got my big chance to be with Betty White on Just Men on NBC. She was so great. And then this last year, I was the announcer on a wonderful game show called Caesar's Challenge with host Ahmad Rashad. It went for a year, and now it's on
You worked
reruns
with someone
somewhere.
that I worked with, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
who?
we know a lot of people.
Barbara
The other
Sherwood.
gal, Barb Sherwood,
Yeah.
she was my assistant. No
Barb.
problem. Yeah. So we've got a lot of good fun coming up for you. We love to watch these shows. We can't wait to see some of these older shows. Haven't seen the light of day for how long? Years.
Years,
There's
especially.
We've shows for you from the 50s, fabulous old. You've seen some of the promos from the fabulous Christmas movie stars. We're really looking forward to it, and we hope you are too. We'll be seeing you soon.
Club AM.
Yep. We'll be right back.
You're watching Game Show Network.
Now, in the world of relationship game shows, Chuck Barris indeed holds the record. There's the Newlywed Game, the Family Game, and even How's Your Mother-in-Law? Now, in the fall of 1979, Chuck came up with something not done before. Leave it to Chuck. And probably not to be done again. It was called Freeze a Crowd, a show that tried to determine who knows a husband better, his wife or his secretary. Lots of luck. Freeze a Crowd was staged in a similar manner to the Newlywed Game. 3 husbands were asked some questions that could relate either to their wives or their secretaries. And the secretaries were then brought on stage to see if they could match responses. And, of course, finally the wives were brought on to try and match their husband's answers. Now, couples appearing on the show almost certainly needed a solid marriage, as the questions were often provocative and suggestive. Now, the host of Freeze a Crowd was Jim Peck. Native of Wisconsin, Jim's first hosting job was ABC's The Big Showdown in 1975. He would later host Hot Seat, Second Chance, and You Don't Say. Freeze a Crowd lasted a little over half a season, going off in February 1980. I think there were too many divorces on the show. Here's an episode of Freeze a Crowd we hope you enjoy.
From the Chuck Barris stages in Hollywood, California, it's Freeze a Crowd! Freeze a Crowd, the game that determines who knows the husband best, his wife or his secretary. And now, let's meet the husband. Husband number 1 is a professional choreographer from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, and his name is Guy Curtis. Husband number 2 hails from Providence, Rhode Island. He's in the retail food business, Art Cardoza. Husband number 3 is a cost accountant supervisor who enjoys all sports. Please welcome Bob Dieterich. Those are our husbands for today. Here's your host, the star of Freeze the Crowd, Jim Peck.
Nice. Thank you very much. Welcome to Freeze the Crowd. Each one of these husbands is going to find out who really knows him best. Now, is it going to be his wife, or is it going to be his secretary? Well, whichever team does, the wives or the secretaries, they will divide $1,000 in cash between them. The excitement and the fun begins right after these messages, so stay with us.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Everyone's seeing the faces of the Game Show Network.
I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Let the host man, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real punchman is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, please pick me. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real punchman is spinning for me. Go down on here on Game Show Network TV.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrity, Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin. Jerry Lewis. Hey, lady places. They'll never get the way I know.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
piece of the ball. Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Well, let's play Three's the Crowd. Husbands, as you know, your wives and secretaries are secluded off stage. Now, when they return, they're going to be trying to match what you've said. Each question is worth 1 point. And remember, it's the secretaries against the wives for the big cash prize. If you're ready, fellas, I've got your first question right here. And I would like to know, gentlemen, other than a kiss, what is the one little sign of affection that you are most famous for? Please be very specific. Bob, let's start with you.
What am I most famous for? A caress of the right cheek. Very friendly and very harmless.
It is.
I assure you.
Caress of the right cheek. Art, what about you?
Well, it's probably other than a kiss, a nice big hug. I'd like to hug. That's a good thing.
You look like a hugger to me, Art. Yes. Okay. And Guy?
Walking up behind her and giving her a big bear hug.
Next question. What is the sexiest item of clothing your secretary has ever worn for you? Of course, that's something other than she's wearing tonight. And Art, I'll start with you this time. Sexiest item of clothing that...
A very, very, very tight sweater with nothing underneath. Other than herself.
Guy, what about you? What's the sexiest thing that Joey ever wore for you?
The sexiest, I would say, a very skimpy leotard. The see-through, by the way. Very done.
Very skimpy see-through leotard. Bob?
Well, since Rose really doesn't know what the word sexy attire means, however, I can relate to a company function in which he wore a very brief bikini. It was one of those, you hit the target and you fall into the water type thing. It was very revealing, so I enjoyed it.
A very skimpy bikini.
That's correct.
Next question. What is the strangest or most unusual thing your wife ever did at home that became the talk of the office the very next day? Guy?
Well, she got drunk one night and started to disrobe me. I would say that's the strangest. For me, it's the strangest.
Okay. Bob?
Well, I'll tell you, my wife is super controlled, a classic Capricorn type, very regal, all right? About the only thing I could think of, perhaps, is she gave me a hickey once. You know, kind of show. That's it.
Gave you a hickey.
That's right.
Art?
Probably when everybody found out she chased me around the house with a rolling pin.
Chased you around the house with a rolling pin. Thank you for your answers, husbands. We'll be right back and find out how well their secretaries know them right after this message. Don't go away.
Coming this summer only on home video from Sony Wonder, it's The Jungle King. The tale of a king with some royal problems. And when there's trouble in the jungle, it's up to his kind-hearted brother to show him what it means to be a real leader.
I want you all to be happy.
There's romance, adventure, music, and fun the whole family can enjoy again and again.
I go boom, chicky, boom, chicky, boom.
The Jungle King, wherever videos are sold. Now available on home video from Sony Wonder.
Everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please pick me. I'm the one that'll make it so real. The price is right is what I love to play. I want the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Horseman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to convey. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Jim Lang talks about the dating game.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are asking you, what do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
We're stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf and I'd be called Nude.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute of it.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Three's the Crowd. And now it's time to meet our secretaries. Secretary number 1 is a native Californian. She's 19 and she's cuteness itself, Joy Blackbird. Secretary number 2 is also a bookkeeper. She's originally from Israel, also owns a dog, Judy Junovitz. Secretary number 3 is a senior accounting clerk with a high school degree, some college, and her own apartment. Let's welcome lovely Rose Robinson. Those are our secretaries. And once again, here's Jim Patton.
Thank you very much. Husbands, as you know, we've recorded your answers on cards. You've now got those in your laps. Every time your secretary matches your answer, her team receives a point. Remember, gals, the team with the most points at the end of the game will split that $1,000 cash prize. If you are ready, I have question number 1. Girls, other than a kiss, what's the one little sign of affection that your boss is most famous for? And I need you to be specific. Joy, let's begin with you. What's Guy really known for?
Okay. Specifically.
Very specifically.
Okay. Dancing. Okay, because I'm his assistant choreographer, and he's known for just coming up and just grabbing me and dancing with me. One time in particular, which was about 2 weeks ago, I was cleaning out the girls' bathroom, and it's a very small area, and I was cleaning out this thing, and he came up and started dancing with me, and there's no room in there to maneuver, and I almost fell into the receptacle.
Guy told us that he was known for, Guy, let me take a look, a bear hug from behind. So close, but not a match. Judy, what about Art? What little sign of affection is he known for?
He usually, when I'm not looking, he comes up behind me and takes his hands and puts it on my neck and kind of starts rubbing it.
That's very affectionate.
Yes, it is.
Yes. You like that?
No, I don't.
Art told us that the little sign of affection was a nice big hug.
He'd like to do that, too.
Rose, what about Bob? What little sign of affection is he known for?
There's no question about this. He he likes to pat.
To pat?
Yeah, on my knee. He likes to pat.
Little pat on the knee. Bob told us it was a little caress on the cheek.
That must have
That's
been
the wrong
another
cheek.
Wrong cheek, wrong secretary.
No,
Good.
pat us here, every now and then.
No matches. Let's go on to the next question. Girls, what is the sexiest item of clothing that you have ever worn for your boss? Begin with Judy, please. The sexiest item of clothing you've ever worn.
Probably a sweater without a bra.
A sweater without a bra. And Art told us the sexiest item was a very tight sweater without a bra. That's the match. And a point for the secretary. Good. Now, Rose, let's come over to you. What's the sexiest item of clothing you've ever worn for Bob?
A black bikini. The company bought me the swimsuit, the bathing suit, but it was a black bikini.
That's not what you
And
told
he
me.
said a very brief bikini, yes. That's another point for the secretary. He remembered that right away, didn't have to think twice. Joy, what about you? What's the sexiest item of clothing you ever wore for Guy?
This is limiting. We usually don't wear clothes. We usually have, like, leotards or something like that on.
Oh.
And the only time that I've ever even worn my leotard without my warm-ups, I guess that would have to be it, just when I just wore my leotard.
And Guy told us it was a see-through leotard. That's another point. You can't show your bosses. Very good. Next question. Girls, what is the strangest or most unusual thing your boss's wife ever did at home that became the talk of the office the very next day?
Okay, when they got their lobster. They were pretty excited about that.
When they got the lobster. Okay. Judge says I can take that. However, Bob told us the most unusual thing was that she gave him a hickey that showed.
Oh. I don't know.
It's
It's
about
unusual. Yeah, really.
You remember that, Rose?
I don't remember that. No, I
You
don't
missed that?
remember.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows.
that was when you wore your turtleneck.
Now you know why he's wearing it. Joy,
What is the strangest or most unusual thing that Christy ever did around the house that became the talk around the office the next day?
That she's always doing something strange. And when you say talk of the office, it's me and him, so
Right.
we're always talking
You know what
about...
I mean. Sure.
The thing that really sticks in my mind, though, is that she... I hope I don't have to say this when she comes out here, but she makes lousy spaghetti. And there was one time where she made it where it was edible, and we... Yeah.
The one time she made spaghetti that he could eat.
Yes. So I have to say that.
Okay, Guy said the most strangest or most unusual thing was, Guy, she got tipsy and sort of took off her clothes.
Well, you don't remember that one. Yes, you remember.
I didn't even think of that
But you do remember his chatting about it.
in detail.
All right. Let us go over to Judy. Judy, what is the most unusual thing that Tina ever did around the house that got pretty well talked about the next day?
Well, the only thing we really ever talk about in the office is how Art always wants to make love, and she never wants to. That's all we talk about. He always comes in upset in the morning and say, Art...
When he's rubbing the back of your neck.
Yeah. That's all we talk about all the time.
And
So
so,
I don't think,
so I need the strangest or most unusual thing that she
the
did.
most unusual thing she does is that she doesn't ever want to do it.
Okay, that she doesn't. All right.
I'm not going to work again.
Art told us the strangest or most unusual thing was that she chased him around with a rolling pin, trying to belt him.
I didn't know about that one.
You knew about the other one. In just a moment, it's going to be Freezer crowd. We'll bring the wives out here and see if they can match their husband's answers, do as well as the secretary.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Three's a crowd will receive Rough It, the dynamic sculpture coat. It's pre-mixed and pre-colored. Now you can create deep, dramatic textures like a professional with Rough It by Z-Brick. And Turtle Extra Car Wax, extra easy, extra durable, extra brilliant. Turtle Extra Car Wax and liquid or new soft paste. And the only solution, the new family health concept. One conditioner for both hair and skin. It's the only solution worth trying. And beautiful towels from Tidy Bowl in blue or pine-scented liquid or solid and unbreakable plastic. Tougher on odors, germs, stains. Tidy Bowl. Now back to Jim Peck and Three's a Crowd.
Now let's meet our wives on Three's a Crowd. This Berkey wife is a model, an ice skater, and a chronic reader with 4 dogs and 6 cats. And she's Christy Curtis. Wife number 2 is a records analyst for a leading oil company. She enjoys handicrafts in her spare time. Tina Cardoza. Our third wife works as a systems coordinator. She enjoys breeding saltwater fish. She's from Detroit, and she's Jane Dieterich. Now, here's Jim Peck. We've got all of our lovely wives, and as you know, every time you match your husband's answer, your team receives a point. The team with the most points at the end of the game divides that cash prize of $1,000. If you are ready, I've got your first question. Ladies, other than a kiss, what is the one little sign of affection that your husband is most famous for? I need you to be specific. Jane?
He's a groper.
All right. He's known as a groper. Bob said he likes to give a little caress on the cheek.
That's not the cheek. I indicated that clearly.
That's right. You were very clear. You remember him as a groper. Rose remembered him as a knee patter.
Me?
Most of the time.
Yeah.
That's
I get a bit of cat roast.
Tina, what about Art? What little sign of affection is he most noted for?
He better not say he does it to anybody else, but he likes to grab the bottom.
He
grabs you from the rear. On the rear.
On the,
Steady
okay, yes. James is another groper. Art told us just a nice big hug. That's what he's known for.
No. In the supermarket, maybe.
Produce manager must love you. Judy told us that he was known for gently rubbing the back of the neck.
You never even touched the back of my neck.
Christy, what about Guy? What little sign of affection is he noted for?
He sings little songs.
He sings a little song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice, affectionate thing. Guy told us that he's most noted for a bear hug from behind.
Oh, no.
Doesn't he ever do that to you?
What about how you love the kisses of Dolores?
From behind.
Joy told us that she knew Guy best as grabbing people and dancing with them in the bathroom.
What? I guess he's just not affectionate with you.
Whoa! Is that true, Christy?
I don't consider that affectionate in the bathroom. Well, where would you consider it affectionate? Well,
next question. Ladies, what is the sexiest item of clothing your husband's secretary has ever worn for him? And let me see. Tina, let's begin with you. What's the sexiest item of clothing that Judy has ever worn for Art?
Oh, she always comes to work with casual clothes, sometimes on the weekend, and she has these jeans and just a sexy kind of top. It's sort of sheer and...
A sheer blouse.
Sheer, yeah.
Okay. Art told us that the sexiest item was... No, I need the other card. Art's throwing the nice big hugs. A very, 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 he said, tight sweater.
Wow,
With
I didn't
nothing
see
underneath.
that. I didn't see that yet.
Not yet. And Judy told us that the sexiest item was a very tight sweater without a bra.
You had to add without a bra. Okay. I'm keeping track of all of this, and they're changing the company policy on clothes.
Christy, what about Joy and Guy? What is the sexiest item of clothing Joy has ever worn for Guy?
Tassels. She wore tassels because they were working with a stripper. Choreographing an act for her. And Guy couldn't wear them.
Makes sense to me. So the sexiest item were tassels.
Yes.
And Guy
she twirled them. She twirled them.
Same direction or different directions? Guy told us the sexiest item of clothing that Joy ever wore for him was a see-through leotard.
I think that's a lot more exciting, personally.
Yeah. And Joy told us the sexiest item was what, Joy? A see-through leotard.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. I'm the host man who finds it to me to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real question is things I need. So you won't right here on Game Show Network TV. Please repeat. I'll go down and make history. The price is right, what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart skips. If he can tell the truth, I just like to compete. The real question is standing my name. So turn on here on Game Show Network.
I'm just following the bouncing ball there. Mr. Hostman, very good.
Lots of fun. We're having so much fun watching the Game-a-thon with all these crazy shows that haven't seen the light of day for a long time.
You will not see those regularly, of course. We have a Club AM schedule starting Monday, December 5th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Tic-Tac-Toe, The Winker, Wink Martindale, Joker's Wild, Jack Berry. Now you see it, Jack Nars.
Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Super Passport, and naturally one of my favorites. I worked on that show with Ross Schaefer. Stay tuned. Watch us then.
Welcome back to Three's a Crowd. Wife, here is your final question. Ladies, I want to know the strangest or most unusual thing that you personally ever did at home that became the talk of your husband's office the next day. And let us begin with Christy.
Oh, I got very, very upset and took an electric carving knife and cut up the carpeting and then took it out in trash bags so the landlord wouldn't know.
Cut up the carpeting?
They calmed me down enough to save the drapes.
Guy told us that the most unusual thing you did at home was what, Guy? You got a little tipsy and disrobed.
Oh. That's not much, not compared to what goes on in the studio.
Joy told us the most unusual thing was the one time you made edible spaghetti.
That's the question I make. Just because you can't make spaghetti, Joy, doesn't mean I can't. I make the spaghetti. He's always been jealous of my spaghetti.
Let me see. Tina, what is the strangest or most unusual thing that you ever did around the house that became the talk of the office?
Oh, God. I do a lot of unusual things at home. The only thing I can think of is I really got mad at him, and I just took everything apart. I pulled everything out of the closet I was going to leave, and just everything. The whole house had to be all put back together again.
Just
dishes, everything all over the place.
everything. Art told us the most unusual thing was that you chased him around with a rolling pin.
You're never supposed to tell anybody I chased you with a rolling pin.
And Judy told us the most unusual thing was that... Well, Judy, I'll let you say it. You say it so much better than I do.
He's always talking about how you never want to make love, and he does.
Actually, it's more than once.
Really, he comes home and he's tired and everything, and he only weird times and
in the office.
Let's not get into that and just forget about it.
Judy, what did you say?
I said he's never tired in the office. That's all he talks about.
No, sir.
That's it's true. Right. Okay.
You aware that he was talking about this, Tina?
Right. I know he talks about it at the office all the time, and I personally don't care because it's all glass enclosed, and if they're going to do anything, everybody in L.A. is going to know.
Jane, what about you? What's the most unusual thing you ever did around the house that got talked about?
Well, it would have been with the harlequin fish and how they eat the starfish and everything else like
the
that.
Harlequin fish eating the
harlequin
starfish. Shrimp eating the
starfish.
Starfish.
You know, and I'm relating this to Bob and everything else.
Okay, Bob told us the most unusual thing was the time you gave him a hickey that showed.
I thought it was you.
Robert, I never gave you a hickey.
Like I said,
and if it did, it wouldn't show.
I'll take it.
Rose told us the most unusual thing was the time you bought a lobster. The time you bought a lobster. No match. Let's take a look at the score. We have the wives 1, the secretaries 3 points, which means the secretaries are winners. Congratulations, secretaries. That means the three of you will divide the $1,000 grand prize. Great game. That's the game. I'm Jim Peck. Please join us next time right here on Three's a Crowd. Bye-bye, everybody.
Next, 3 kids spin the Joker machine for cash and prizes. Joker, Joker, Joker is next on Game Show Network. Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
These shows are so incredible, and there's so much energy.
It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers, Jerry Lewis. She's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should hope to tell you.
Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
I can watch them all night long. Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network.
We're back. You know, tonight is the very first live interactive game of Decades with Peter Tamarkin. It's on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time during Prime Time.
It's about 20 before the hour right now, and we're going to show you a sample tape of Decades and see how you do. Let's roll the tape.
All right, we have 2 players on the phone right now, ready, willing, and able to play Decade. We have player A from Anywhere USA and player B from Any Place USA. Good to have you with us. Player A, you will go first, which means player B gets to sit back and kind of cool it and find out how player A does, because you'll get a chance to attack player A in just a few moments, player B. But in the meantime, player A, here's the deal. All the buttons on the keypad will be locked out except for the 3 lighted possible answer buttons. Your answer will not register unless you press one of those lighted buttons. Very important. Okay, if you got that in hand, we'll put 30 seconds on Yo clock. Put up your first photo, ready, and go. During what decade did this young star make her debut in Lassie Come Home? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Correct, 40s. During what decade did this man with a dream win the Nobel Peace Prize? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 60s. During what decade was the first time a man in this situation could relieve a headache with Alka-Seltzer? 10s, 20s, or 30s? Correct, 30s. During what decade did this leading co-star with her future husband into Have and Have Not? 40s, 50s, or 60s? Incorrect, 40s. During what decade did this man first take the office of president? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Incorrect, 50s. During what decade did this creature first find its way to the silver screen? We're out of time, but you answered 3 correct.
That's a sample game.
Exactly. If you get through and you register tonight, of course it won't say Any Place USA or number A. It'll be your name, and you can win and play.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Peter Tamarkin is back. He looks very, very good, doesn't he?
I got to tell you, just a little bit earlier, we were watching the tail end of Three's the Crowd. That show must have broken up more marriages.
They are getting testy.
The people that produced that, I actually worked with him. He was one of the gentlemen that started that. Okay, so this was the precursor to the kind of raunchy, how much dirt can you dish at one point?
You know what they needed? Those little soft foamy things to hit the husbands with. Yeah.
We're having a lot of fun here on Club AM, but if you want to get in touch with us, we would love to hear from you.
Please.
Why don't you write us here at Club AM, Game Show Network, 10202 West Washington Boulevard, Culver City, California, 90232. Tell them how they can fax us, too.
Yes, the phone number, here's the fax, 310-520-2FAX. And if you want some, numerals, 310-520-2329. You see it on the screen there for you.
We're getting to know you, and that's the best way that you're going to be able to tell us what you want to talk about, questions you might have. We're going to have a lot of fun elements coming up later, too. As soon as we know what they are, we'll tell you about them.
Getting to know you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement.
I love their faces.
It's an adrenaline rush.
I like to see people lose. Oh, it's really funny to watch them make fools of themselves.
Stop the clock.
I love the old celebrities. These are all real people.
Boy, am I abnormal.
Makes me feel wacky.
I feel like I'm winning with them.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network.
I love to play games.
Everyone's seeing the phrases of the Game Show Network.
Look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, please be free. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Your You're watching Game Show Network.
Now, game show production companies often get letters from viewers asking if kids could be on their shows. And some programs produce special weeks for youngsters like Teen Jeopardy. In 1980, Jack Barry and Dan Enright decided to make a kid version of The Joker's Wild. The result was Joker, Joker, Joker. Hosted by Jack Barry, it lasted one season and played much the same as the adult version. Here come the kids on Joker, Joker, Joker.
Welcome to the game where lucky spins and correct answers bring high rewards to the entire family. It's... And now, here's the host of the show, Jack Barry.
Okay. Thank you very much, and welcome to Joker, 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 a different version of the Joker's Wild, where children get a chance to play the game, win some money for their education, and the winning child will get an opportunity to bring his mother and dad on stage to play our exciting bonus game. So saying, let's get on with Joker, Joker, Joker. Jay Stewart, will you tell us who the first two players are?
My pleasure, Jack. First of all, here's a little lady whose hope is to become a veterinarian or a singer. She's 8 years old, and her name is Jamie Altschul. And here's her opponent. His interests are reading and the study of insects. He hopes to become a game show host. He's 9 years old, and his name is Derek Lawton.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
And Derek, how are you?
Fine.
We're delighted to have you here on Joker, Joker, Joker. Derek, what's this that you like insects? What do you like about them so much?
They're strange and interesting.
Strange and interesting?
Yeah.
And you actually would like to become a game show host?
Yeah, well, then I would like to become an insect scientist, but I kind of get mixed up with what I want to be.
Why would you like to be a game show host?
It's fun and it pays you good money.
I wish you'd tell that to my bosses. Have you had any experience doing game shows? You know, it does take a little...
I can do the Joker's Wild.
I beg your pardon?
I can do the Joker's Wild.
Well, I'm not planning to quit for your information. What do you mean you can do the Joker's Wild? Give me a sample of how you would do it.
Okay, well, then I can do the part when you say Joker, Joker, Joker.
Yeah? How would you go on from there?
I can do the categories.
Categories?
Uh-huh.
Like what?
Let's say, and here are the categories you will be using. They are New York, Take That, Get Double, just making it up. California, Los Angeles, ABC, the Black Sea, and the Red Sea, Pacific Ocean, famous plumbers.
Wait a minute. The Black Sea, the Red Sea, and ABC?
Yeah, I made that up.
It certainly sounds like you did. I think you'd be a terrific game show host, Derek.
When you get the part where you say Joker, Joker, Joker.
You like that part, huh?
Okay. Dude, first thing, get you Joker, Joker, Joker.
Very nice. Get friendly, Derek. Are your parents out in the audience? Where are they?
My sister's right there, and my mother's right there.
And right out in the front there, huh? Okay.
On the right side.
All right, and,
As you were looking on the left.
Okay, and Jamie? Your parents here?
Yeah, they're right above Derek's.
Right above Derek's parents. We're delighted to have you here, too. Jamie, I understand that you would like to become a veterinarian, right? How come? Why?
Because I like animals a lot.
Is that right? And how do you spend your time? Do you like to play games?
Yeah, but when I was a child, I played foolish games, and now I play more serious
When you were a what?
games. When I was a child, I played foolish games, and now I play more serious games.
When you were a child, is that correct? What kind of foolish games did you used to play when you were a child?
Like chasing boys.
Oh. You mean you like the boys, you don't like the boys anymore? You like them now?
No, they're too dull.
You're kidding. You like to play house?
No, I think I'm too grown up for that.
Well, for such a grown-up young lady, I bet you have some ideas about getting married. How old are you going to get married?
Yeah.
How old are you going to be when you get married?
34.
It's a rather strange number. 34. Who are you going to marry? You're going to marry somebody like your daddy, I guess, huh?
No, he's already married.
I know.
I know that. Hey, how would you guys like to play this game? Would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Very good. Let me give you the rules very quickly. You're going to play for points, not dollars. The first player to get the 500 points wins a $500 bond for their education and a chance to bring the parents up on stage so that they can play our bonus game. You ready? Take a look at the categories in our game. They are potluck pictures, all about the movies, followed by funny people. Then we have cowboys and Indians, rhyme time, and all about pets. All right. We'll let Derek go first right here. Derek, you're up. Give him a spin and good luck.
Okay.
You have funny people, joker, and a double. That's a triple. I said a double.
I'll take funny people for 200.
All right, now I'm going to have to remind you that your first answer counts, okay? Here we go for 200 points. On Captain Kangaroo, one of the captain's friends always wears green, and that's how he got his name. They call him Mr. Green what?
Mr. Green.
Can't do it. You'll get 200 important points if you can give me the correct answer, Jamie.
Mr. Green Man?
No, Mr. Green Jeans. Mr. Green Jeans. However, it's your turn to go, Jamie Altrill. Good luck. You have a joker, all about picks, and a triple.
I'll take all about pets for 200.
Yeah, for a veterinarian, this is going to be a good category. Many people have Doberman Pinschers as pets. What kind of an animal is a Doberman Pinscher?
It's a dog.
Right, you have 200 points. Your spin, Derek Watt. Joker, rhyme time, and funny people.
I'll take rhyme time for 100.
I'm going to give you a rhyme, and I'm going to leave out the last word. All you have to do to get the 100 points is fill in the last word. Ready? If you don't have a car, there's no reason to fuss. Just pay the right fare and try taking the
bus.
Right, you have 100 points. Your spin, Jamie Altrill. Jamie, go ahead. Funny people, rhyme time, and a joker.
I'll take rhyme time for 100, please, Jack.
Okay, when building a house, you might hear the clamor of a hardworking man who is using his
hammer.
Right, and you have 300 points. Sure, 100 300 will find out who wins this game right after these important words.
How to tell the difference between Nickelodeon videos and a large hunk of cheese. All new Nick videos star Doug, Rugrats, or Ren and Stimpy in hilarious holiday stories. Take control. Watch day or night. Cheese won't even fit in most VCRs. The Nick videos feature video extras, more stuff like bonus cartoons. The cheese features a weird smell. And while they're both orange, the videos will never grow mold. Nickelodeon videos, they're different, and that's good.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please be free. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart sticks. I need to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Charles Nelson Riley talks about game shows.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Man, looky.
Charles. Oh, actually, that's not the name for it in Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I've had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
What a show! Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
These shows are so incredible. There's so much energy.
It's just so cool.
What a show!
You jump when they jump, and you laugh when they do something stupid.
I love watching the old celebrities like Ginger Rogers,
Jerry Lewis, she's hilarious.
Elizabeth Taylor, she's a beautiful woman. I should hope to tell you.
Bob Hope, Groucho Marx.
What you say?
I could watch them all night long.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Amy Altshuler and Derek Lawton are battling it out. The score is 100 to 300. Remember, 500 points wins the game, and it's your spin right now, Derek Lawton.
Can I go now?
Yes, indeed. You have Joker, Cowboys and Indians, and Funny People.
I'll take Cowboys and Indians for
100 if you can. Right, okay. When the Indians wanted to make peace with the white settlers, they would often smoke something to make it official. What did they smoke?
Could you repeat the question,
Yeah,
please?
when the Indians wanted to make peace with the white settlers, they would often smoke something to make it official. What did they smoke?
Peace pipe?
Yes, right. You got it 200 points. Your spin, Jamie Altshuler. You have Cowboys and Indians, Funny People, and All About Pets.
I'll take All About Pets for 50, Jack.
I wonder why. Okay. Pinocchio's father, Geppetto, had two pets. Their names were Figaro and Cleo. Figaro was a cat. What kind of pet was Cleo?
A fish?
Yes, a goldfish, and you have 350. Your spin, Derek Lawton. Joker, Joker, Joker! There you have it, 3 jokers. And you know the rules, Derek. All you have to do is pick one category, answer a question correctly, and you become the champion and win the game.
I'll take rhyme time for 200.
Rhyme? No, you're going to play it for the whole...
100.
No, you're going to play
nothing.
You mean you want to play it for nothing?
Ah, well, then I was going to go for 200, but you said I could win for the whole thing. Yeah,
Look at her. She's trying to help him. Little does she know that he might win the game right now. You're a good sport, Jamie. If you answer this question correctly, you go to 500. You automatically win the game and a $500 bond for your education. You all ready? Here it is. Rhyme time. When you're trying to nap but can't fall asleep, take my woolly advice and start counting sheep. You win the game. You got 500 points. That gets you a $500 bond for your education. And did you want to say something?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I can't believe I'm here. Well, and I've always watched the show, but I always wanted to be on, and here I am, and I want something.
Isn't that nice? You want a $500 bond for your education, and I know we'll get a chance to bring your parents on stage who are going to play with you in the bonus game. Sure.
Could my sister come up with my mother?
I think
my
that's allowed.
My sister's right sitting next to my mother.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Anybody else you'd like to bring up?
No, that's all.
That's about it. As for your opponent, who played very, very well, as a matter of fact, she was ahead when the jokers came up. Here, we have a nice $100 bond for her to do whatever she wants with and have some fun. Let's have a nice hand for Amy Altshuler. And Derek Lawton, come on over here and take the demo. Congratulations, Derek.
Hi.
Nice to have you here on the program. Derek, I'm going to ask you to call your mother, your dad, and your sister. Come on up here. Mother, dad, sister, everybody. Right here. Hey, who is this lady? That's your mother. Hi. It's the sister. Okay. What are you shaking your hands for? What'd you say?
Can I have your autograph at the end?
Yes, you can if I can have your autograph.
Okay.
Is that a deal? Okay. It's a deal. Very good. Sister, mother, everybody, as you know, you have to spin here so you will try to avoid the devil. If you avoid it, if the devil comes up, you lose everything. What are you looking at?
The money.
Well, that's what we're playing for here, for money and a lot of prizes. If you can get to $1,000 or more without seeing the devil, your whole family is going to get the money plus these attractive gifts right here.
Derek, it's Joker's vacation package. First, put your vacation fun on film with your very own 35mm camera. The incredible point-and-shoot Chinon 35A autofocus full-frame 35mm camera for people who hate using cameras but love taking pictures. And it's furnished by Chinon. Then, for the casual look, it's a wardrobe of Carmen Western apparel, shirts and pants, all in the fresh and distinctive style of the New West from Carmen Western Apparel. Next, when vacationing in another country, you'll be able to communicate with this language translator. From Craig, the amazing M100 language translator and information center. It translates English into foreign languages at the touch of a button. It's like traveling with your own interpreter. The M100 language translator from Craig. Then take along on your vacation its luggage, Encore by Airway. Everything you've always wanted in casual luggage, beautiful, lightweight, durable, plus add a wheel for ease of roll-along luggage. And finally, Derek, we're flying you and your parents on a vacation to beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Land of long, lavish beaches, ideal climate, beautiful countryside, and charming people. Sightsee among Mexico's legendary past and enjoy its exciting present. While there, you'll be staying at the exclusive Los Tulas Hotel, Tennis Club, and Resort Condominium Development. Air conditioning, gourmet restaurant, swimming pool, and private beach set in 64 acres of lush tropical gardens in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Los Tulas. And Derek, this vacation package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,550.
He's acting like you already won it. You know you don't win if the devil comes up. Mrs. Lawton, you ready to do it?
I sure am.
How old is sister? How old are you? 16. All right. He's going to spin. You're going to root for him. Give him a spin and watch out for that devil. Okay. Your first spin, you have 50, 100, and 100. Wait a minute. You want to go on? Sure. Yes, risking $250. Boy, is he eager. You have 25, 275. Give me a quit now. No, he's not quitting. Look at it go. 75, 25, 50. He wants us to go on, all right. He's going on. He has 50, 25, 200. You did it. He's doing it. 150.
nose.
Oh, that is a heartbreaker. However, Mrs. Lawton and Sis, it's all not over, you know, because he is the winner and he gets a chance to play again. If he wins the next game, he'll come on up here and you can try to win those gifts again. I'm very, very sorry. But he played just well. You have your 500 for your education. You play in another game, and we'll do all of that right after these words right here.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrity, Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin.
Jerry Lewis.
Hey, lady, places. Don't ever get the way I know.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Beast of the Ball? Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network. Everyone's seen the braces of the Game Show Network.
It's the most fun to get me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please, I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart sticks. I need to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Kids aren't afraid of other kids. Or people with different color skin. That's because kids know. there are other things. Worse things. Bigger things to be afraid of. Like monsters from outer space. Remember, friends come in all colors. A message brought to you by this television station.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a whole generation out there that's trying to tell us something about getting along. Hate is an old idea.
Some of our Jeopardy contestants will receive the following. West Bend's Stir Crazy Automatic Corn Popper stirs itself to give you bigger, fluffier, great-tasting popcorn. 6 quarts in 6 minutes. And the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand. Plus, new Formula Bora Team. Its modern brightening system gets colors brighter and cleaner than the leading all-fabric bleach. And it removes stains better, too. And now, here again is Jack Sparry.
Now you're with our game. Derek Lawton is the champion, and we have a new challenger. Who would that be, Jay Stewart?
A young man whose interests are baseball, dancing, and singing. He's 8 years old, and his name is Corey Jackner.
Hi, Corey. How are you?
Fine.
Boy, you seem to have a big rooting section out here. A lot of people, your mother and dad out here, family. Who's out there?
Well, my mom and my dad and my grandma, my sisters.
Everybody's out there.
And there's a girl from the plant. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
And they're in the third row.
Well, that's nice. We're delighted to have them here. Tell us about yourself. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A surgeon and a baseball player.
How can you be both?
Well, in the summer I play baseball, in the winter I be a surgeon.
It's an interesting way to do it. Why do you want to be a surgeon?
Well, I like it.
Why? Why do you like it?
Well, you pump people's stomach and... Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a ball. If you were going to have to operate on me, take my appendix out, for example. Could you give me an idea of how you would do it, doctor?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I'll take these pliers and I'll...
Take the what?
Pliers.
Pliers? Continue. I can hardly wait to hear the end of my operation.
I go in your mouth and I pull something out.
You mind if I ask for another doctor? You're a nice-looking guy. You have any girlfriend?
One.
One? Come on, I don't believe that.
Scouts on her.
Scouts on her, just one, huh? How come you only have one?
I don't know.
You gonna get married when you get older?
Yeah, when I'm older.
When you're old? Oh,
older.
How old are you gonna be when you get married?
50.
50? If you're gonna wait till you're 50, what are you gonna do until then?
I stay with my mother.
Mom, you're in for a lovely... You're going to have your son around a long time. What about your daddy? What does he do?
He sells cookies.
Cookies? To whom?
To the movie theaters.
Anybody else?
And fat people.
And fat people. Well, we have some marvelous subjects here for you and the champion, Derek Lawton, to feast your eyes on. No cookies, but here are the categories in this game. They are scrambled words. The words are all mixed up. You'll have to tell us what they are. Fairy tales. Then we have Mother Nature, superheroes, and nicknames. Challenger goes first. That would be you, Corey Jacknuck. Good luck. Spin him around. First spin, you get Mother Nature, superheroes, and nicknames.
Can I take superheroes for 50?
Sure, you certainly can. A superhero who was a lieutenant in the Air Force falls asleep for 500 years and wakes up in the 25th century. Name him.
Buck Rogers.
He's the one, and you have 50 points. All right, Derek Lawton, your second game. Good luck. Nickname, superheroes, and a joker.
I'll take superheroes for 100.
A comic book superhero named Peter Parker is able to spin a web that helps him climb buildings and capture criminals. What is his better-known name?
Spider-Man.
He's the one. You have 100 points. Your spin, Corey Jacknuck. Scrambled words, joker, and a triple.
I'll take scrambled words, or 200.
All right, look behind me if you will. Here is a scrambled word. It's a mixed-up word. I want you to look at it. Move the letters around until you find the name of something that you find in every book.
Page?
Page, you've got it right on the button. 250 points. And your spin, Derek. Scrambled word, joker, and a triple.
I'll go off the board with both of my jokers and take superheroes for 100.
How do you like the way this guy plays? Pretty cool. All right. This comic book superhero, who's a member of the famed Justice League, charges his power ring with a special type of light. For 100 points more, he is called the Green what?
Lantern.
Yes, right. You have 200. Score 250 to 200, and we'll find out what happens after this.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Jim Lang talks about the dating game.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. It was crossing a line.
I understand that thousands of guys are after you. What do they want?
Well, what does everybody want? Oh,
Were stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf and, I'd be called Newt.
I was excited and enjoyed every minute of it.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
We have moved to our living room. It's 10 after the hour, and Laura's got something to say.
Yes, it's time right now to call in and register to become a contestant on tonight's live interactive game, Decade. It's fun and you can win some big prizes by answering questions about people, places, and things from the past to the present. The toll-free number to call is 800-537-GAME. Touchtone phones only, please. Call now and get your PIN number because that's all you'll ever need to play Decade. Thanks a lot. It'll be fun. Get the phone minute.
Well, our score is a close one, 250 to 200. But, fellas, we don't have time to finish the game now, but we'll do it on our next program. You both be back, okay? Corey and you, Derek? Very good. Score 250 to 200. Our congratulations to you, Derek Lawton, for winning the game. Sorry the devil beat you, but maybe if you win this game, you can go back and try it again. So we'll be looking forward to seeing them and all of you when we next meet here on Joker, Joker, Joker. Bye-bye, everybody.
Contestants will receive the following: Caramello, the chocolate bar that's got luscious cream soft caramel inside every bite of delicious Cadbury chocolate. Dive into a Caramello. And count on quality and fine fresh flavor with the Wild Buffet sliced bacon made by Dubuque, the canned ham people. Plus lollipops for training, feeding, healthier teeth and gums. Reward your dog with delicious lollipops, America's favorite canine crunchers, lollipops. And Freshen Up grapes, delicious gum and loads with extra liquid flavor. Freshen Up, the gum that's loaded with flavor, comes in 4 flavors. Plus quality paper-made products, including freezer wrap for economic to protect the foods you freeze, baking cups for easy snacks, coffee fillers for better tasting coffee, and paper-made plastic cups for all occasions. And Tussie Oil or deodorant keeps you cool and confident no matter how hot the game gets. For super protection, Tussie is the winner in roll-on, cream, or stick. Joker, Joker, Joker is a Jack Berry and Van English production.
Up next, Jeff Edwards asks the questions, and contestants play the odds in a game of intuition and skill. Play the Percentages is next on Game Show Network.
They're still around, and these diseases could be life-threatening. Full protection takes around 5 visits for shots, starting by 2 months and ending by age 2. Ask if your baby is up to date on every visit to your doctor. Or if you don't have a doctor, call 1-800-232-2522 to find out where to get your baby shots. Your baby's counting on you.